29 homeopaths were basically dealing with medical issues after they overdosed on a banned substance in Germany. The substance is known as 2EC, and it actually sounds like a pretty fun substance. It's a psychotropic substance which has been illegal in Germany since late last year, and it's reputed to combine the euphoria of ecstasy, or MDMA, with the hallucinatory experiences of LSD.
Badass.
Now,
Just kidding.
Now, these people don't believe in conventional medicine, or if they do, they also believe in homeopathic options. And so they get together and they're testing things out. And right now it's unclear as to whether or not the 29 victims here really knew what they were doing, but they overdose on this banned substance, right? And the 29 practitioners of alternative medicine participating in the conference, aged 24 to 56, were found staggering around, rolling in a meadow, talking gibberish, and suffering severe cramps.
I love that description. My favorite is rolling in a meadow. Okay.
That sounds so fun, except for the cramps.
I know, but you know what? I looked at it, I thought, I'll take the cramps. If I'm having such a good time that I'm rolling in a meadow and I don't give a damn, like, damn. Sign me up for some of that homeopathic stuff. Now, the rest of the homeopathic community is super pissed. They're like, no, this is a fringe group and they overdosed, and we don't even know if they meant to take it or not.
Yeah, we don't know if they were fully informed about what they were taking. I mean, if you're gonna put something in your body, at least be educated about what you're doing. But look, no one died, and it seems fun. I feel like they shouldn't have banned this substance. I feel like they should legalize and regulate.
I was swimming the other day and I got a cramp, and I wasn't rolling in a meadow afterwards.
Or during.
Right. I mean, if this is what homeopathic medicine is about, interesting.
Yeah.
Perhaps you should schlucken das. Das ist Vitamin. Now, I always go with schlucken das. Okay, but yes, our German viewers have corrected me. It is schlucken das. Das ist Vitamin. Not just for German porn anymore. Apparently for homeopathic conferences in Germany.
So you have a miraculous weekend off, right? Which never happens for you. And you can join in on the fun. You can take this substance. You don't know how it's going to affect you, right? Like, you just know what happened to these 29 individuals who took it. Would you really take it?
No, because the amount they took was actually dangerous, and they could have, hurt themselves significantly. And like,
they might have gotten a Charlie horse as well.
No, and the cops couldn't even talk to them because it's illegal where they took it. Couldn't talk to them for a good amount of time. It seemed like days because they were so dazed and confused. They still thought they were in a meadow. They couldn't get a decent statement out of them. Yeah. That's too much risk. But you cut this down by, a certain percentage. Interesting.
Maybe, yeah. I would totally try it. There's no question. Maybe not in high doses, obviously, but I would try it in a low dose and then maybe up the dosage and see how I feel.
But I'd be careful if a German dude walked up to you and said, "Schluppen das ist Vitamin."
Maybe, you're right.
So that's the problem. You never know the dosage. You never know what they put in there. That's why if the drugs were legal, I would do more.
But if you legalize it, at least those who are interested in experimenting with it will know exactly what they're putting in their bodies. I would love that. Because look, here's the thing. Most people who want to experiment are going to experiment anyway, regardless of whether it's legal or illegal, right? I know from experience. So it would be better if we have as much information as possible, if it's as regulated as possible, and if we can get it from a trusted source.
And if you're worried out there, well, if you know what the dosage is and you're not worried about dying, well, that's a problem. No, that's the solution, because that means people aren't going to overdose from it, and we're going to save a lot of lives.
Yeah.
Shouldn't you be happy about that? I mean, isn't that why you were concerned about drugs in the first place?